Opened in 1990 near Monument Circle in Indianapolis, the Chase Tower is the tallest building in the U.S. state of Indiana. It surpassed the All Tower in Indianapolis for the distinction. The building's twin spires pierce 830 feet into the Indianapolis skyline, while the 48 floors of office and retail space below peak at the 700 feet roof. It is the headquarters for Chase's Indiana operations. While the building has two spires of equal height, only one of them is actually functional as a transmission antenna. The other mast is merely an architectural decoration. Designed by Stubbins, the Chase Tower is the 44th tallest building in the United States and 230th tallest in the world. The tower's step pyramidal cap reflects the design of the Indiana War Memorial, 3 blocks due north. The War Memorial, in turn, reflects the descriptions of the original mausoleum. Because of the height of this building, its roof was specifically designed to house communications relay equipment, in order to provide additional revenue to the building's owners. Over the past several years, 2 large banners have occasionally been placed outside of the north and south communication bullpen areas of the roof in support of 2 of the city's professional sports franchises. These Go Pacers and Go Colts signs are highly visible, being on the tallest structure in the city. Observation deck. The tower has no official observation deck, however views of the city can be seen in the common areas on floors 21, 27, 31, 32, 33, 35, 39, 40, 41, 43, and 44 on the Ohio Street side of the complex. Views of Monument Circle and the immediate downtown area can be seen from floors 2, 7, and 10 in the common areas on the Circle side of the complex. Background and history. The tower was originally conceived in the late 1970s by Frank E. McKinney, Jr., chairman of American Fletcher Corporation, the holding company for American Fletcher National Bank and Trust Company, which at the time was Indiana's largest financial institution, to allow for consolidation and expansion of his company's headquarters. Land was slowly being assembled for the building, with several predecessor structures along Ohio Street and Pennsylvania Street being demolished in those years and the early 1980s to clear the way for what McKinney hoped would soon be Indiana's tallest office tower. Before actual construction of the building could begin, American Fletcher became the first major Indianapolis bank holding company to be sold to an out-of-state financial institution, agreeing in the spring of 1986 to merge with Ohio's rapidly growing Bank One Corporation. Upon consummation of that merger, Mr. McKinney became chairman of Bank One's Indiana operations and tower planning picked up momentum. Ground was broken and construction began in 1988 on the newly designated Bank One Center Tower, which was to be integrated with the FNB's existing headquarters complex on Monument Circle and adjacent Market Street. This was done mainly to secure the prestigious Monument Circle address for the new tower, which actually rises between Ohio Street and Wabash Street. Thus, the Ohio Street entrance to the tower is actually the complex's back door, with a concourse-style passageway on the second level running over Scioto Street to connect the skyscraper to the main entrance in the original 1960 American National Bank building at 111 Monument Circle. A separate skywalk across Scioto once connected the Circle building to the adjacent Fletcher Trust building at 10E Market Street, but that was later removed after the bank moved all operations formerly located in that structure into the new tower. The Fletcher Trust building itself was subsequently sold and has since been renovated into a Hilton Garden Inn hotel. Bank One Corporation went through several additional major acquisitions before it was itself bought by J.P. Morgan Chase in the early 2000s. Upon consummation of that merger, the Indianapolis structure was renamed to become known as the Chase Tower.